Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Youth Wanderlust. This is my first video and it's going to be special because first of all it's going to be in English and second of all it's going to be about my hometown. I'm going to have two guests today and they are from Turkey and from France, and they are going to tell you about living in this city, about studying at the University of Technology and generally about the pros and cons of Erasmus here. If you like it, please remember to subscribe to the channel or give at least thumbs up, and see you in the next film.
Yeah, so I think the city is really nice. Like it's not a famous city, but there are some really nice buildings, all factories.
Actually,
Yeah.
Łódź is like the third biggest city in Poland, and it's quite good for students because there is like everywhere you can find the students all over the city, especially on Piotrkowska, the important place in Łódź. So you can get a lot of clubs, pubs all around Piotrkowska. You are the best about this thing.
Yeah, there are many pubs, like 100 pubs in like 1 or 2 kilometers. Yeah, it's fabulous, and there's also different and beautiful. Like
Yes,
Pub-
I'm making some like pub crawls, I guess, like
Mhm.
sometimes, so you can get to know all the pubs all around the city and the clubs. But for clubs, of course, your Erasmus friends will be like the best guide for you. And
But it's also about like the culture in which there are many museums, and everywhere in the streets you can find beautiful buildings, really special thing. Like there's a really definitely a
Like-
unique atmosphere.
there is a unique atmosphere for sure. Like there's abandoned factories because which was very popular with textile factories before. So you can see like a lot of abandoned textile factories all around the city. And if you especially love like taking photos at like strange places, so it will be amazing for you.
If you love urban exploration, just come to Łódź. So the people, at first sight, the Polish people are quite cold, but we learned a bit like of Polish language, both at university and with some books or experience.
You can learn the Polish from the streets, and of course when you learn some Polish you can use at like a shopping mall, and there's some old ladies, when they hear Polish they like love us, they just want to like celebrate us about it. When I say like 500 gram poproszę, they are like so happy about that. That's why people actually enjoying the strangers here. But of course there's a downside all over the Europe actually. Of course you can see a racist situation in Poland or in Europe, but I didn't see it. I think it's also about you guys. If you get like angry to something, and like if you insult somebody, of course you can get this kind of situation. It can also happen without doing it, but it's just a luck. It can happen all over the Europe.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's racism everywhere. So, like Poland, like in each country, you can find people like this.
Yeah,
And
like
I
you
would
shouldn't be afraid about that, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And I would like to add that if you come to Poland, don't worry. You don't need to be like a master in Polish language. You will learn like few sentences, and it will be fine because most of the courses are in English. So don't worry for this.
The weather, we can talk about the weather.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like,
Yeah.
but you like.
Yeah, the weather. So the weather in Poland, like Ilker comes from Turkey, so I
Yeah.
guess it's quite cold for you. It's the summer semester.
No, like, come on, Turkey is not a like a desert or something.
Yeah.
Like, but I think it's much more colder, of course. It's much more north. But it says continent.
Yeah, we've seen some like snow in April, and for me snow in April was like so surprising because in France, if you see snow like in February, it's already amazing, you know. So yeah, but in June, July, it's getting better. But yeah, it's quite cool.
Like my friends from first term told me like this year was crazy, about the weather, and they even saw like minus 23 degrees. But of course, it's not happening every year, so maybe it can be better. At least it was better before. I know I came to Poland before, so it was good. It's just about this year. It was cold all over the Europe. You should buy an umbrella, guys.
Yeah. I didn't yet, but yeah.
It's finished, I guess. We are in June now. It's almost the best choice, I think, in Europe because Poland is cheap, but it also gives a lot of opportunities to you. So I think for the prices, it's an amazing country. You can get a lot of stuff for like not so cheap, but a good price, so acceptable. Definitely in Europe.
It's nearly the same price for electronic stuff and clothes, but for food and accommodation. We both live in a dorm because in Poland most of students live in dorms, and it's particular.
Yeah, living in dorm is better thing. Like you can socialize much more. But if you live in a house, I don't know. Like you can get a good house parties for sure, but you can't socialize a lot. Of course,
A dormitory for like 1 month in Łódź, it's about 400 zloty. It's like 80 euros for 1 month, and
it's
me
quite
it's
cheap.
The Technical University in Łódź is quite nice because it's made of like they revitalize old buildings, and it's pretty awesome. It's easy to walk in the campus. There are many areas with trees and things. It's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
campus is really nice. About the courses, I'm not the good example for it. I am the bad representative of Erasmus students. Like I am a bad student. I don't go to courses. You should, guys. But after all, like you can still enjoy at university. There's a huge library. You can study if you want.
it should be okay in the end. It should be, because choose well your courses. Ask people who've been in Łódź before to choose your courses. How did you like Juvenalia? Oh, maybe Juvenalia is like an event in the end of the semester or in Poland. Like they are celebrating, making concerts in each universities.
For me, one of the day of Juvenalia is blackouts. It can happen.
It means it was a really good day.
Yeah, like when you get blackouts, if it can be a really good day, it can be a really bad day. You don't know about it. It's crazy party time of Juvenalia. Like you are studying, so you deserve a good party here. So they are giving you
And you will discover Polish rappers. I said rappers.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
When you come here at summer semester, try to take a lot of clothes with you for winter and for summer, because Poland weather, it depends in time, so you need it.